Welcome. Welcome to Touching the Edge. Thank you so much for joining today. My name is Drake, and I'm so happy to be here. I'm happy to be here because we are orienting ourselves towards emotional mastery and recognizing that when we have that relationship to emotional mastery, it changes our relationship to the world. I mean, no matter what's going on in the world, if we remain in that sovereign position with our own emotions, we become more effective. And I want to suggest to you, again, one of the most important elements of this compassionate sort of self-respect that we call agelessness, which is a form of emotional mastery. Not being, terrified by aging, or not wishing it wasn't happening, or not allowing the world to project its vision of what aging is on us. When we step into this sort of relationship, we develop an ability to have more enjoyment, more capability, and more clarity in our life. We end up oriented towards our own North Star. I have a great client of mine who recently brought that phrase up. We were talking about compassion, and she brought up the idea that she could see the word compass in that word compassion. And I was really transfixed by that. Because I feel that our true North Star is not external, but deep within ourselves. It's our authentic sense of being. When we are in that relationship to our own authenticity, when we're oriented towards our own North Star, the things that happen in the world are not nearly so effective. In fact, the way that they do affect us is that they support us in becoming more fully ourselves. So get in contact with your own North Star, your own internal compass, which is your own ability to have compassion for yourself. In order to have compassion, you have to have respect. The word respect, which means to do again, and spect is from the word spectacles. When we have this commitment to seeing with fresh eyes and seeing ourselves without those biases that we sometimes hold, all of a sudden our own gifts, our own genius is able to come to the surface. So I want to encourage you to activate agelessness today. Do it with what we call a cheat sheet. Do it with the speed bumps. And so I'm asking you to take on 2 different speed bumps. One is, I will not entertain negative thoughts. You simply say it with intensity. I will not entertain negative thoughts. I will not entertain negative thoughts. I will not entertain negative thoughts. When you feel that negativity sprouting, negativity is like an itch that you can't resist scratching. But when you scratch it, it spreads. And so I want to encourage you to interrupt those negative thought patterns. And when we feel like we're getting old, it always comes with a negative thought loop. The second one is no shame, no guilt, no judgment. Again, say it 3 times with intensity. No shame, no guilt, no judgment. No shame, no guilt, no judgment. No shame, no guilt, no judgment. And when you do that, you're interrupting that judging mind that so often comes with us when we get cranky as we get older. And so when we let go of shaming, guilting, and judgment, when we don't put that on ourselves, we activate a relationship to our own agelessness. I want to suggest to you that agelessness is a shining, it's a brightness. And so when you interrupt shame, guilt, and judgment and the process of negative thinking, all of a sudden your authentic self automatically becomes present. So step into that compass, that orientation towards your true authenticity, and do it with those 2 speed bumps. So thank you so much for joining. Please let other people know about these videos. Please be part of this building of greater emotional maturity, because we certainly need it today. I'm going to ring the bell. I'm going to ask you to listen carefully. Here we go. Emotional self-mastery comes with courage, and it comes with the willingness to really sit and be our own authentic self. I bring my hands together and I bow to you. Thank you for your time. Namaste.